The sixth episode may be much closer than we think. Gooseworx recently confirmed that the episode should appear no later than the end of autumn. In addition, in the sixth episode, we will see memories that will reveal new facts about Jax's abstracted friend and Kaufmo. The main mystery of the sixth episode will be the NPCs, namely Dr. Football and Disappearing Guy. In this video, I will tell you everything you need to know about the sixth episode. During a joint stream by Gooseworx and Jobby the Hong, who voiced the mysterious Disappearing Guy, the author shared important information that the sixth episode will be released no later than 4 months from now. Given this statement, we can assume that work on the new series is almost complete. At the same time, it is possible that we won't have to wait 4 months, as it is quite likely that the premiere will take place earlier, since the episode was created in parallel with the previous one. While we wait, I will tell you about the most likely events of the sixth episode. Let's start with the fact that the sixth episode may finally reveal one of the most charismatic characters, namely Jax. Throughout the series, viewers have only learned that he has a sarcastic personality and a tendency to make caustic jokes. Even when the others opened up to each other and revealed a little about their past, only Jax, as always, decided to joke about it in his usual manner. However, the fifth episode was able to reveal a little bit of his personality from a different angle. His relationship with Pomni has improved significantly. He began to open up to her, share his thoughts, and perhaps even his feelings. It is noteworthy that in this episode, Jax practically abandoned his usual aggressive jokes at Pomni's expense, showing unusual loyalty for himself. Jax's behavior suggests that his rapprochement with Pomni is not just an attempt to annoy Ragatha, as it might have seemed at first, but a sincere desire to establish contact. It follows that in the sixth episode, we should learn more about the relationship between these three characters. Most likely, Jax and Pomni will only begin to get along better with each other. Perhaps, thanks to his new friend, Jax will find the strength to share his past. In the fifth episode, there was a hint about his former friend, the frog Ribbit, who left Kaufmo earlier. Perhaps the loss of his only close friend led Jax to become so withdrawn and unfriendly. His caustic jokes and aloofness may have been a way of protecting himself, so that he would not let anyone else get close to him and experience the pain of loss again. Viewers will likely see flashbacks where Jax tells Pomni about his past. I think this should be a moment of rapprochement between them. But since the episode will also be partly devoted to Ragatha, she will probably play an important role in it. Most likely, she will make desperate attempts to get Pomni's attention and befriend her. However, her actions will most likely have the opposite effect, further worsening her relationship with the rest of the team. In the sixth episode, the contrast between the characters will probably become especially noticeable. While Pomni begins to grow closer to the heroes of the digital world, Ragatha, on the contrary, will begin to separate herself from everyone. This is hinted at both in the final of the fifth episode and in Ragatha's behavior during it. There are also small posts on the Glitch channel from the authors themselves. Two similar images are of interest to us. The first shows Pomni against the backdrop of the digital world in daylight, symbolizing her positive attitude and gradual acceptance of the new reality. The second shows Ragatha in the same setting, but in dark night tones, reflecting her inner state and growing instability. These visual cues reinforce the theory that Pomni's mental state is improving, and she is successfully adapting to life in the circus, which is evident throughout the series. At the same time, Ragatha is plunging into a maelstrom of internal contradictions and conflicts, which could have serious consequences for the entire group. Ragatha's estrangement from the other characters in the show becomes increasingly apparent. She continues to withdraw into herself and exhibits behavior that is uncharacteristic of her, as happened in the fifth episode when she inappropriately reminded Jax of his lost friend. From this, one very sad conclusion can be drawn. Ragatha may be the next to leave the team. It's not certain that this will happen in the sixth episode, but I think we'll get a stronger hint about it. Perhaps throughout the episode, she will behave in a less than ideal manner, attempting to draw Pomni's attention to herself. This may lead to a conflict during which she will ultimately fall out with the other team members, or at least with Jax. Their relationship has not been straightforward from the outset. Gooseworx's statement that the fifth episode was the last of the lighter and more entertaining ones is also particularly significant. This means that, starting with the sixth episode, viewers can expect more profound drama. The creators will begin to more actively reveal the internal conflicts, fears, and experiences of the characters, as well as their complex relationships with each other. It is worth remembering that the characters in the show are essentially strangers who find themselves under the control of a mad artificial intelligence. They have no choice but to stay together. It is likely that in the 6th episode, viewers will get more detailed information about the character's abstraction. This important theme may be revealed through Jax's memories of his friend Ribbit. In a potential flashback, we may not only learn more about their relationship, but also see the process of the frog's abstraction, his emotions, and how it affected the other characters, including Kaufmo. It is noteworthy that a recent promotional video for the amazing digital Circus introduced the official voice actor for Kaufmo.
Oh, hey, Coffee.
What's up, guys?
Considering that the other characters in the promotional materials are voiced by their canonical actors, the appearance of the clown's voice is hardly accidental. This may mean that in the 6th episode, through Jax's story for Pomni, we will be able to see the lives of the inhabitants of the digital circus before the arrival of the newcomer. We hope that, using Ribbit or Kaufmo as examples, the creators will reveal how the abstraction process works and what the characters themselves experience during it. Kinger's memories of his wife show that even in such a terrible state, part of the consciousness can remain intact. Perhaps a similar fate befalls other characters who have undergone abstraction, and there is still a part of their sanity left. Given the possible seriousness of the 6th episode and its role in revealing the plot, we can expect an interesting development of events. While Pomni, Ragatha, and Jax are immersed in their personal experiences and memories, the other characters will be engaged in an equally important task. Observing the dynamics of the previous episodes, it is noticeable that Kaine's condition is deteriorating. His hallucinations are becoming more pronounced, and his aggression is becoming more pronounced. Perhaps in the 6th episode, Zubul, who has already noticed the strangeness in Kaine's behavior, will initiate an investigation. She will enlist Gangle and Kinger to investigate the strange behavior of artificial intelligence. As events unfold, the glitches may affect not only Kaine, but the entire digital world. From then on, the heroes will not be able to live in it as before. They may have to reconsider their exit strategy so as not to remain in a digital prison led by a mad AI. They will also have to avoid losing themselves and becoming detached, as happened to those who came before them. After all, if you think about it, the scene from the pilot episode where Kaine neutralizes Kaufmo and sends him to others like him looks very disturbing. It becomes clear that there have been many such cases, and the number of abstracted characters is quite large. Speaking of the oddities of the digital world, we can also recall the mysterious mannequin. Gooseworx said that its official name is Dr. Football. If earlier it only appeared briefly in the frame, then in the 5th episode, its role clearly increased. Even Pomni paid attention to it, and since it has already appeared in close-up on the screen, I think the 6th episode will not deprive it of attention. For now, we can only speculate about his true purpose. Perhaps he is a secondary AI that has managed to gain self-awareness and find a way to hide from Kaine's control among the show's participants. Or maybe someone from outside is trying to hack into Kaine's program, which is why it is starting to glitch so badly. And the mannequin watching the characters is a person who may be trying to help our heroes, or perhaps just observing the simulation. In any case, there are still too few clues, but the 6th episode will help us figure out all the details. What do you think about this? What do you expect to see in the 6th episode? Will we see memories of abstract characters or get more information about NPCs? Write your thoughts and theories in the comments, and I will definitely read them. The best comments will be featured in new videos. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Good luck to everyone, and see you soon.